MLM Rockstars, Chris Hereford here. And today's training is a very important training because this training is very crucial in getting you off as a new distributor to a fast start in your first 48 hours to 7 days. Okay, so we're going to get right in to the Jeunesse game plan. Every single distributor that you sign up, you want to have them print this off, and as you're going through this, you should have this printed off and you're walking through it so you can actually fill it out, okay? So when I set up a new rep, I'm going to have them print this off from either our secret Facebook group or our training website, MLMRockstarAcademy.com, and I am going to walk them through this game plan to get them off to that fast start. Okay, so there are a few key steps at the very beginning we want people to go through, right? Number one is order a product package, okay? Because this allows you to begin building your business by providing you with products for personal use as well as additional products to begin sharing with others, all right? And it automatically qualifies you as a distributor if you choose the basic package or higher, because we need to accumulate 100 PV to qualify as a distributor, okay? Now, a lot of people are doing the higher packs. I came in at the ambassador level, the $1,099, because I wanted more product to be able to consume and share. I wanted to try all the products, and I also wanted to be rank advanced to Sapphire the first 6 months of my business, so I'm earning those matching bonuses on the first 3 levels. But it's really up to someone's budget. We'll take them through all the different sign-up packages, and they choose one which fits them the best. Okay, number 2, when you're signing somebody up, you want to enroll them on auto ship. And enroll them on unconditional auto ship. That means no matter what, ship me my auto ship. If I sell 1,000 CV in retail or 10,000 CV in retail for the month, I want my auto ship, because you're going to want to have samples, number 1, especially of Instantly Ageless, right, to be able to build your business, and Luminous. But number 2, if you're on unconditional, that means if I do 10,000 in retail sales from my site, the other 940 940 CV rolls to my weak leg to pay team commissions. Okay, so very important to get every new rep a sign-up package and enroll them on auto ship. Another important thing when you're starting your business in these first 48 to 72 hours is take a before picture. There's no more powerful testimonial than the one you share with other people that's actually you. So before you start using the Luminous, our long-term skincare solution, take your before and then take one like every 10 days to start to see if you notice differences that you can then use to show your friends, post on social media sites, etc. And one of the most powerful befores or testimonials that we can do is record our own Instantly Ageless video, like we saw on stage, like we saw the Jeunesse rep from Canada do in her own bathroom. Okay, this is powerful. If you have the puffy eyes, fine lines, or dark circles, and you shoot your own video, and you then go and text it or email it or post it to social media where your friends can see what it did to you, that is going to explode your business. So I highly recommend everyone does that. Now, some people maybe don't, instantly age, they're too young, but you can always do the before and after in the long-term skincare. Number 4 in our steps here is to connect with Jeunesse. You want to be plugged into what corporate has to say. So go to JeunesseGlobal.com or your personal replicated website and just click on all the icons. Like their Facebook, follow the Twitter and Instagram, etc. And go join the YouTube channel, okay? Because you're going to want to hear what corporate has to say. Let's go to the next step here, the perfect launch. Okay, so now once you're in the system with your 100 PV or more personal volume order, it's critical to start creating your success story. The best way to do this is to position yourself to earn income. Your first 48 hours in this business is the most important time in launching it. The actions you're going to take in these first 40 hours are going to greatly influence what happens in your business during the next year and beyond. So we're going to want to identify key people to contact, okay? And I love this. You're going to sit down, you're going to write down your 10 best. First, identify 10 or more people who you know, who you believe would be the most capable distributors should they choose to enroll. So think of people that you could call and invite, that if they invited 20 people to their home, they'd all show up. We all have those people that always throw parties, they entertain, or they're just very successful and people want to be around them, okay? So think of those top 10 best people that you'd want to have on your list to become a distributor, okay? Um, Now next, write down your 10 easiest, okay? So you also want to identify the 10 easiest, people that you have very close relationships, college friends, high school friends, work friends, people that you know that would come to your house just because you invited them. Now Josh, he does this really well. Josh up in Billings who's killing it. You know, we did a call the other day and he talked about how he calls up his friends that he knows really well and says, hey, are you home? And they say, if they say yes, he hangs up, I'm going to be there in 10 minutes or however long it's going to take him to get there. He shows up and shows them videos, shows them before and after pictures of Instantly Ageless, does a live demo and says, let's get started. You got to join this team. We're rocking it. So, you know, your 10 best and your 10 easiest. And there's a nice little sheet right here to write down this information, because the goal that we want everyone to try to achieve is to become an executive in the first 48 hours, right? We want you to sponsor 2 distributors, one left, one right, or it could be one right, one left. Get with your upline to talk about strategy and positioning, common leg, pay leg, etc. But it really is your objective in the first 48 hours to do this. I guarantee you, if you make this list, top 10 best, top 10 easiest, and if they're not in your local area, you send them the videos, okay, maybe even send them a sample. Or if they're in your local area and you go and you sit down with them with a one-on-one, either yourself or you and your upline and partner, etc., you won't only need to sponsor 2, okay? We're seeing big time numbers. Like when I called my first 20, I signed up about 90% of them, okay? So it's just about activity, activity, activity. Activity creates great momentum, okay? So you got to do that right away. Now let's start to talk about during the first 7 days and the first 30 days of your business in this game plan, okay? So, you got to, number one, begin using the Jeunesse Youth Enhancement System, the Luminesse, because you want that, before and after success story on your own. Go explore the YouTube channel. We have the MLM Rockstar video channel with all these great videos. You're going to be added to our secret Jeunesse group to plug you into all this stuff. MLM Rockstar Academy is coming soon, or now it is up if you're listening to this once the site is up. Get to know your personal Jeunesse website. Go in there and play around, guys, and look and see all the different things that are there. Hold a private business reception in your home office or another quiet place. Invite your peers and easiest to come learn about Jeunesse, and do that with your upline that might be able to do the presentation for you. Continue to identify. Don't stop at 10, but that's what we do in the first part. But don't stop at 10. Continue to identify more best people to contact, right? Attend at least one business presentation and one training. You'll attend as many presentations as you can. Go to the big events, the conferences, the national conventions, etc. And we obviously have a whole training schedule that you're going to want to plug into. Now, during your first 30 days, work with your upline to develop and practice a peak interest script. Here's an example, okay? Read through this, guys. There's a lot of ways to approach this business. With Instantly Ageless, it is really simple. We've done a lot of trainings here recently, but it's as simple as, do you want to look 10 years younger? You got to watch this video, right? In 2 minutes, I can show you how to look 10 years younger. Is one, pique your interest. Or again, if you know the person really well, are you home? Okay, I'm coming over right now. I want to show you something. You go over there and you show them the product, okay? Now again, I'm not going to go through every single point on this game plan, but you're going to want to print this off and go through it. I'm going to hit the highlights. Let's skip over here to how customers change the game. Now we do have a really cool Get To and Yours Get To It's Paid For You program at Jeunesse. So with the Luminesse system, if you get 2 preferred customers on the serum, then you earn a $50 bonus and yours is free. Okay, so go through this part here on how to change the game by getting customers to get your product for free, okay? And I'm going to be talking to them a little bit about the preferred customer program and how it may work for Instantly Ageless, etc. But right now, it's with Luminesse, and it's all described right here in the game plan, okay? Sampling, guys, sampling with Instantly Ageless is one of the best ways to build your business, as well as with the Jeunesse Luminesse system as well. So, I'm doing a lot of sampling right now. I always have vials with me, no matter where you go. You should have vials or coming soon sachets, so you can put this on people, let them try it to either order as a customer or help you market the product and become part of our team. Sampling is big in this business, especially with Instantly Ageless. We have a product that's a marketer's dream that nobody else has in the marketplace in MLM. So it's unbelievable, guys. Always have samples with you. Okay, pique their interest. How to get a customer's attention and keep it. The key to people talking, or the key to talking to people successfully isn't door-to-door selling. It's genuine conversation. Read through this. There's some great examples. And then we do a lot of trainings of our own on some different ways to do this as well. But I've just never seen anything so easy in this industry. And again, guys, it's just all about the live demo or showing some before and after pictures and the videos. And I would recommend, again, doing your own video. And this is the best way to get someone's interest to hear more about the business. Okay. We talk a lot about the three-way call and validation, and this is a great part of the game plan here to really, I want you guys to go through this to understand how to properly do a three-way call, because you want to use it, you'd be able to use an expert to build your business. And I tell people all the time, invite, present, three-way, invite, present, three-way. You need to be keeping track of how many people you take through that system. And it can't just be invite, present. It has to be invite, present, three-way. You need to be documenting how many three-way calls are you doing every single day, every single week. Because I know the people in my organization that are having the most success, that are rank advancing, we talk on a daily basis, sometimes 5, 6 times a day. And they're calling me with their prospects that have seen a presentation either live, in home, on the web, whatever, and they're three-waying me on to validate the business. And you must edify, okay? You must edify the person that you're going to bring on. So you need to talk to them about this person's past success in business life, current success in Jeunesse, so on and so forth. So let's say if I was introducing myself, right? You're on my team and you're going to be bringing me on for a three-way. Hey, Betty, I want to get my partner, Chris Harrison. I always say partner, not my upline. I want my partner, Chris Harrison, on. He's been in this industry for 25 years. He's been very successful. He's been doing this a lot longer than I have. He owns multiple businesses. And I just like to get him on to be able to answer some more questions for you, talk about a little bit more about the business aspect of things. Hold on one second. On a three-way call, do not ask them if you can do it. Tell them you're going to do that. Do it. Three-way out to whoever you're bringing on the phone, and obviously you need to pre-arrange that to make sure they're available. But I guarantee you, the more three-way calls that you do, the bigger your business is going to be. So really start to follow that, okay? Here are some tips. Just again, talk further about their expected future success with Jeunesse. This is more on the edifying and the three-way calling here, guys. But again, print this off and really go through this. This is part of our training. Just like we have all the recorded trainings on our MLM Rockstar video channel, you need to be accountable to building this business, and you need to spend time every single day learning as much as you possibly can. Going through the game plan maybe once every month to refresh. Going through all of our trainings, so on and so forth. And you need to help walk your new distributors through this game plan, okay? I'm going to skip down to this part right here. So this is big, guys, is having all this stuff written down. You want to map your vision, okay? So you want to come, and this is one part that you're going to really want to fill out, your personal info and goals, your support team, have all their numbers in front of you, put this up in your office on the wall, tape it up, but know when all the webinars are at, know when all the events are at. We're launching weekly calls. They're all going to be posted on our calendar at the MLMRockstarAcademy.com. Right now they're on our secret Facebook group. But there's so many things to plug into to help you guys build your business. And one thing I want to stress is, as a team, myself and the other leaders that are putting all this stuff together, we don't have to do this, right? We're all independent distributors. You guys can go do your own, etc. But we're doing it because we know that if we put these kind of systems in place, you have a lot better chance at being successful. But you have to plug in, you have to be able to put time in. Every day you should be putting time into learning more about Jeunesse, and then maybe even also some type of personal development. Who's your favorite personal development guy? Listening to something positive every single day, plugging into trainings, plugging into events, attending all the big Jeunesse leadership events, etc. You got to do all that, okay? So building your team, making connections with presentations and meetings. Um, I know a lot of you guys are out there are starting to do local meetings. I know a lot of guys do one-on-ones. We have the webinars going on a weekly basis for people that are all across the globe because we are such a global business. And who do I present to? Where do I present or hold a meeting? It could be, most people are just doing this in their home right now. Have a fun, relaxed environment. We're doing one here in Scottsdale coming up. It's going to be called Better Than Botox Happy Hour Social. I don't like to do the stuffy meetings where you do an hour-long presentation. We're going to have fun. We're going to live demo people instantly ageless. It's going to be a fun environment that people are going to want to come back to. They're going to want to invite their friends back to. So in these cities that are exploding, like let's take for example Billings, Montana. I started with one guy, Mike Berta. Mike went out and found a bunch of his, 10 best and 10 easiest. They had a group. They started doing one-on-ones. Now they're starting to do local meetings, local trainings. We're flying in, myself and Teresa, to do a big meeting. But it started with one guy, Mike Berta, and now they have over 150 people in Billings, Montana, which is the biggest city in Montana, 110,000. A lot of us live in a lot bigger cities. So how many people can we, you start with a core group and you have an event and you start building, and then creating momentum, creating excitement. Excuse me. But I'm gonna have a whole PDF on just how to run a home meeting, and that's coming next. We're coming to you with the game plan right now. But the meeting PDF is coming, okay? I'm at about 17 minutes here, so I want to kind of get going here. But here's this is a lot of great information here on what do I present, how do I conduct a meeting, etc. It really is what we're doing now. This here, you could do the PowerPoint, etc. But we're going to have a little more stripped down version of an in-home meeting that we'll get out to you guys. Read through this, but we're going to come to you with some really cool stuff here on how to run our home meetings here in a second. So time is money. Now for the next actions you'll need to take, deciding how many people you'll talk to each day. And again, guys, it's all about activity. I have some people come to me in this industry saying, I'm not making money, Chris. How come you make money? Or, so on and so forth. And it's just that I'm open for business every single day. Most people never open up their business. If I owned a coffee shop and I never turned that little sign from closed to open, I wouldn't expect to make any money. If I'm in network marketing and I'm not talking to someone every single day about the product, the business, so on and so forth, I'm not even open. So how do I expect to make any money at all? And it blows me away. I see so many people in this industry, they blame the company, they blame their upline, they do all this, yet they never even opened their business. They were never open because they never talked to somebody. So set your goals here. Every day I will speak to what's that number of prospects. Every day I'll follow up with how many prospects. And again, tip, don't count the voicemails, count the actual conversations or the live one-on-ones or the meetings that you do. And here's some great time management stuff. Plan your day ahead of time. I remember when I was in college, our women's basketball coach, he would be up in his office till I would drive by and he'd be up there at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I would sit down with him because I was thinking about becoming a coach. And he would, every night before he went to bed, he had a list of to-dos that next day, right? Exactly what he was going to do. He knew that. And that's a very powerful tip for a lot of guys that are successful that do that. Okay, so now here's where you want to really start to put together your financial goals, play the game, learn the rules. You want to understand the compensation plan, and we have a video on that, a 13-minute video. It's posted in our secret Facebook group and on the Academy. But really come through here and set your goals. How much money will you make per week, per month, per year? What is your time frame? What's your ultimate lifestyle goal? Guys, having goals A lot of guys nowadays, they have those vision boards. Create that vision board of things that you want in your life, where you want to travel, what kind of cars, house, all that kind of stuff. Have that somewhere in your office so every single day you see that, okay? So 20 minutes, but this is our getting started, training. I want to try to keep it right around that time frame, 15 to 20 minutes. But you, as a new distributor, you need to print this off, and your upline should take you through this. And then you, as the upline, when you sign up a new distributor, you want to make sure they print this off, send them this video. What's great about this is the video will do all the work for you. You can walk them through this yourself if you want to, or you instruct them where to go and print it off and have this video walk them through it, okay? So another great training, guys, that we have in place for you. There's a lot more coming, and let's all go out and just explode this Jeunesse business. There's not another opportunity like this on the planet, I promise you. I searched for 6 months. I flew into about 20 or 30 companies. I evaluated over 50, and there was not anyone close to what we have here with Jeunesse. So if you take this thing seriously, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, I just cannot wait to see where you're all at financially. It's just going to be great. So thanks a lot, and let's get it going.